considering the plot and what unfolds, you realise that we are on the good side of what should happen. Although both our characters, for various reasons, are a little bit shady, but I think we're on the good side of shady.
Right? We're on the good side. I don't know if we're good guys, but we're on the good side, which is maybe more important than being a good guy.
Good guy, yeah. We're not good guys.
Some of our improvisation stuff made it into the film, which was great because we used to improvise before and during and after the takes. So it's nice that some of that stuff has filtered into the film, but kind of more as just the atmosphere that creates in the crackle between us that then filters into the actual lines and the stuff that's important, rather than kind of, Richard and Idris sitting in a car and Idris having the piss taken out of him by Richard. That's not really what the film is.
Time.
But there's elements of that we incorporated into the characters that actually got into the film and were really useful.
Yeah, it's definitely doing any accent, as an actor is a challenge, and when you've got two English people playing Americans, you certainly are more aware of how your accent sounds. When you work with an American actor and you're doing an American accent as an English actor, you tend to just vibe off what they're doing a lot easier. But he's a great actor, and his accent was practically flawless. And when it wasn't, if it wasn't, I would say, "What do you reckon?" And you'd say, "Nah." And it's the same with me, And that is what builds your confidence, and especially as the director was paying special attention. But every actor doing accents has to think about that a lot.
We did as much of the action as we could, and actually we did 99% of it. I think there's only a couple of things that we used any doubles for, but Idris did all of these action sequences and nailed them. I think kind of really complicated choreography because he's just quite good at fighting and likes.
I like fighting,
and he's good at it.
I like fighting.
So we did all the stunts really, and we're pretty fit by the end of it.
The roof top. There's a couple of sequences where you go to a wide, and typically the wides are shot with a helicopter sequence, or and that would be a stuntman because you'll never see, and it's very dangerous because you've got all the elements going for you. And there was one scene where there's a big glasswork scene which I didn't do myself because the stunt team wouldn't allow me to do it. I wanted to, but the stuntman had to go for a proper plane of glass and go boom. But I did the bit just after and did the rest of it, kick the glass through and all of that stuff. And I like to do that stuff. I think James as well, given the style of the film, he wanted it to be, the actors in the frame. That's how he placed it. I want to see you in the frame. Because the audiences are smart, and they also get taken out of the film for just a smidgen when they see a slightly different body language in the middle of an action sequence. It's very off-putting. So, yeah.
I got quite good at the old pickpocketing during the film, and then you kind of lose your skills. But I wouldn't try and pickpocket it just because I'd just get knocked out, wouldn't I?
I don't like people going into my pockets. Yeah. Period.
I really like people going into my pockets.
So I usually oh, what are you doing? Boom. Gone. So I told him that story.
Not going to happen.
We don't do that. Batman and Robin. Yeah.
What time is it?
Hey?
What time is it?
Where's my... How'd you do that? You cheeky... How'd you do that? It's incredible. Wow. You're pretty good at it.